Today we are in my home state of Delaware, and look at this. We are at my home. This is the Cabela's, aka the First State Fishing Money Pit. So yesterday I drove 11 hours to get back here. It's the holidays, you know, I'm gonna be doing some family stuff, seeing some friends I haven't seen in a while. But also, 'tis the season to freeze your limbs off, I guess. Man, I forgot how cold winter is. 2 days ago in Florida, it was 80 degrees. Now I walk outside, I feel like I get slapped by a freaking brick, and it's like super windy today. Anyway, we're over here at Cabela's because I need some gear. We're going to attempt to go fishing today, and also I just, like, I don't know, I think it's fun to go into Cabela's and look around and stuff. I have not been here in a long time. They might have some new cool things to look at, possibly, maybe some nice deals. Here's kind of the thing though, this time of year, especially here in Delaware, it is not the easiest to catch fish, and there are also some other complications as well. We'll kind of talk about that here a little bit later on. But yeah, man, let's go in here. I've got the scoot in the back, so we'll be riding dirty. I guess it's like Christmas season, so there's like a lot of people here. It's a weird feeling, man. It's nice to be back, you know? All right, you ready for this? See, this is what I feel. And I know some of you guys are out there like little penguins on your ice doing some fishing and stuff. It's not icy here yet, but trust me, it is cold. By the way, if you haven't been around, my foot is kind of broken and I keep walking on it and keep breaking it, so the doctor's like, hey, get off of it. So that's why we gotta look super cool on our scooter. This is what I look like, scoot through the store. Let's get in here. It's been too long. We are back. Look, they're all decorated for Christmas. Oh my gosh, it feels weird to meet again. The fishing section. Look at these golden arches. All right, I need to get some stuff for today. I need hooks. Where are the hooks? Oh yeah, they got the Christmas jams going. So this is a cool section. This is the creek stuff. I don't think I said it, but today we are going to attempt to be doing some creek fishing. Now, it did rain a ton yesterday. My parents said like they haven't had much rain here, except for yesterday, of course. So the creek is up a couple feet, like 5 feet, I think I saw on the CFS report. So that could get interesting. I just always like to look at the creek stuff. We got little marshmallows and stuff, just to see if there's, you know, anything new. Got the trout magnets. Oh, hold on. Dude, since when have trout magnet come out with the, what? Since when have they had marabou jigs? I know we haven't done it in a while, but if you guys have been around here for a good amount of time, trout fishing is like one of my favorite types of fishing. And marabou jigs are like one of my favorite things to use. I'm not gonna lie too, for just like a bunch of different fish species, this would probably be pretty killer. They don't have any black ones though. Black is like my go-to. What else we got? All right, we're already getting off track here. Whoa, look at that little goldfish looking dude. All right, hold on. Let's board the scoot. Where's my hooks? Let's get size 10 right there. We're just gonna be doing some simple fishing to start out here today, just because I said it might be kind of tough to catch any fish. Put that in our basket. Because it's just so cold and it's just not the easiest time of the year. There might be some trout still around, possibly. Got some split shots going in. All right, this just brought back a memory. Do you guys remember from our RV travels? Again, if you guys don't know, we're gonna get back on the road with the RV. We've just kind of been staying in Florida here for a little bit when my foot heals and Kelsey's doing some nursing stuff. But we actually use those super dupers in Colorado and New Mexico, and there's a really cool trout series on the channel if you guys haven't seen it, where we fish the San Juan River. Super freaking cool, super big fish. I'm just kind of checking out the aisles, doing some quick surveillance, and I haven't seen Crush City from Rapala, however you say it. They have a bunch of soft plastics. I don't remember really ever seeing these. They got little swim baits up there. These look pretty decent, man. Any of you guys ever try these? Whoa, big baits. I remember one time I did like a biggest bait in Bass Pro / Cabela's challenge, and it was something like this. Look at these. $18. That is a big freaking, that is a huge bait. I don't think I could ever catch anything on that. Looks cool though. Look at this one. Savage Gear. Dude, that looks nice. Could I catch something on that? I don't even know if I can catch something on a freaking worm, dude. Ooh, that's a nice backpack. Look at these things. Imagine if I hooked that onto this. I could charge for that, man. Scoop people around Cabela's. Oh, look, Santa's back. Y'all remember last time we went to him?
Big fan, Mr. Claus, big fan. I need help. People have been roasting me because I can't catch fish. My classic dreams are fading. I'm never going to be able to catch fish like John B. Do you have any advice?
Yeah, put a worm on the edge of the hook.
Should I go to Florida?
If you want to.
He gave us some good advice. I should probably take that again. It's too cold here. Ooh. Is this open? Hello? This is kind of cool. That area used to be the bargain cave and then it was closed. Do any of you guys use battery heated socks? Butterfly net? They got everything you could want here. All right, so one time they switched up their store. We want to get some worms. They're actually by the checkout-ish area. That's a pretty cool. Look at that chandelier. I feel like I've never seen that. It looks like that one, you know that one Pokemon? It's like a chandelier Pokemon. I'll pop it up right there. So that was a quick trip, saw some stuff. I love coming to this store, man. One thing I have to say though, look at this section right here. This is motivation. See all these seasonings? Big goal of mine, boom, static seasoning. We're gonna do it, man. One of these whole areas is gonna be filled with static one day. There's obviously a lot more work to do. I appreciate the heck out of all y'all guys for helping support us. One day, man. One freaking day. Kind of random too, but you guys remember that video we filmed with one of these? It's like a lighter fishing rod. That thing's sitting there, it's mocking me. It wants me to fish with it again. If y'all haven't seen that video either, I'll link that down in the description below. Yeah, man, one freaking day. So, Cabela's, they have like no bait. They had 2 packs of bloodworms and then they had some little shrimps.
Thank you for calling your neighborhood pet for hours and for the grooming, for curbside pickup, for pet training, and for fish, bird, small animal, and reptile information. Press 5.
Dave speaking. May I assist you your pet today?
Hey, do you guys sell worms?
Like earthworms?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, so believe it or not, in this like general vicinity, there's no like bait and tackle shops. They're like a little bit kind of further away, but if you guys ever encounter this problem in the winter, which seems to kind of be a common issue, if you go to Walmart, if you go to Cabela's, any other stores that carry like worms during spring, summer, all that, those seasons, a lot of times they don't really have worms in the winter, but there's one place that usually does. The pet store. I just actually realized though, I called the wrong brand pet store. I hope they have it here. And just like that, 18 night crawlers. They got it all taped up, so I don't even know if they're like alive in here. And the lady at the checkout, it was kind of funny. She looks at me, she looks at my hoodie. She's like, you going fishing? I don't know, is that like looked down upon in a pet store? Like worms are food, not bait. I don't know, maybe they don't care. Either way, we got the bait, we got the other stuff. So it is time, man. Thank you to the pet store. Let's get out here. Let's see what we can do, man. Let's see if we can even find any fish. Because sometimes in these creeks, these fish flew like to freaking Cancun. They're like just not there. But also it'd be interesting to see the creeks because it rained so much yesterday. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys can see that. Usually this creek is like clear. Oh dude, it's so high and muddy. Oh my god. All right, so it is the next day. We got the scoot out here. Hello? There she blows. I don't know if y'all could recognize me. I know I always wear a hat in the videos. I'm a big believer in like doing things optimally and saving time. So get up in the morning, throw the hat on. Yeah, man, today is yet again another cold day. It's freaking cold out here. Ooh, that's a little muddy. Oh boy. Yeah. All right, we're gonna try not to get run over here. Oh, that looks better. Definitely still a little high, a little Willy Wonka, chocolate milky. All right, we're gonna try not to get run over by any bicyclist or cars. This is a little bit of a scoot away. The thing about Delaware though, and just like these areas in wintertime, I don't know if you guys can really tell. All the trees are just barren, it's cold. It gets dark, I'm not even joking, man. Yesterday it got dark at 4:30 p.m. That's insane. I checked on the internet where I've been staying in Florida, it's like an hour later. So that's a whole hour extra of happiness. When it gets dark early, I just get so tired. That's another thing I do not miss. Freaking sticker bushes. All right, now look, I don't know what is going to happen. Might catch fish, we might not. I don't even know if there's anything swimming in this water. It's so chocolatey, you can't even see the bottom. We're gonna open this up though, but again, it's not always about catching fish. Sometimes it's just about being outdoors and freezing. Oh, there we go. All right, this does not look promising. Brother. Oh no. When it's all clumped up like that. There's not one worm in this whole container. What? Now the thing about worms, I guess like I've kind of seen it before. They kind of disintegrate almost when you keep them in a container for so long. What? That's gotta be a joke. I paid like freaking $7 something. Yo, what was it, Petco? What the heck, man? Okay, what would Bear Grylls do? There's some dirt around here. I guess we could try to find a worm. As if it wasn't a struggle enough with the weather and then the flooded waters and then hey man, it's all good. Just like in life, you have to adapt. Kind of sucks though, because usually at the store I check them to make sure that they're alive, but they were like taped shut there. All right, let me try to flip maybe a rock or something over. I'm trying not to walk on this foot though. Howdy. I'm not exactly sure what this video is. So these are the struggles of a wintertime fisherman in the state of Delaware. You just stopped at a different pet store. It's a different day, by the way. We popped into PetSmart, and dude, I'm not gonna throw in shady Petco. PetSmart had red wigglers, they had mealworms, and night crawlers, and they all were like thick and juicy in here. So I went with the smaller one, maybe a little bit more finessey for these creeks. The mission still is, I don't know how many days we've been going in this. I've been kind of busy around here as I've been back. I just want to catch a fish in the creeks. It could be a trout, could be a sunfish, could be a creek chub, could be a sucker. I don't freaking care. We also picked up this for Camper as well. This is lamb chop. He had a big one like this, and then he like completely tore it up. But that was after he like loved it. It'll be funny to give this to him. It's a big freaking toy, dude. It's fluffy. All right, we're gonna get down to the creeks now. Finally, with some freaking bait. We're probably gonna go to a new-ish spot that we haven't gone to recently since the summer, and we will see what we can do. I don't freaking know what this video is, man. Woo! Let's take a look over here. It's a couple days later since I first started this video. I've been kind of putting a little bit of pressure on my foot the past couple of days. So we're gonna take it gentle, try to recover, and not go too crazy here. Still probably use the wheelie if we're going really far, but this is looking a lot more clear than the other day. This actually might be a blessing in disguise. I don't really know if anything would have bit the other day, just because it was so murky, man. I can't really see in here though. I'm gonna go up this bridge. We're gonna look down and see if there's any fish at all here. This is a spot where in the fall and in the spring they do stock trout, but also there's other stuff in the creeks. I just yeah, I don't know. Jeez. Just got that winter feel. It's nice that it's like blue skies though. A lot of times it'll be like gray and cold and windy. Oh, all right. Anybody down there? In the summer, we actually fished off this bridge, and it was so cool. I could see like some smallmouth, and I'd throw the worm at them, and they would just. That's the season where, you know, down there, they're feisty. I wonder if I can catch one and bring it up here. There we go. Oh, avoided the snake. Oh my gosh. Oh. This dude was down the creek. Boom. Sick. On the Ned rig. There have been a couple. I've seen some smallies down there, and they've kind of like been hesitant for whatever reason to bite the little Ned. This dude was not. A couple pops and it right over there. All right. Whew. Another smallie fourth day. Not seeing too much yet on that side of the bridge. This is usually the spot over here. This bridge is a little rusty. Oh. All right, anybody down there? Anybody? At least a fish. Hello? Sometimes you just don't know until you give it a go. So I didn't really see anything swimming down there, but that doesn't mean that there's not fish. Yeah, man, especially these trout, if they are still in here, these are the survivors. These are the ones, you know, they hide from the birds, they kind of camouflage, they hide from the fishermen, they might be a little smarter. This is what we're looking for though. A freaking worm that is not evaporated. I don't even know what happens to those worms. I just dropped it. All right, there you go. It's very interesting. I don't know the science behind it. It's kind of weird. All right, so I'm just gonna cast this. Right to there. I'm gonna try not to get snagged in one of these bushes. And we're just gonna see if anything bites. Get one cast right there, right on the edge of the current and the eddy. We'll get some in the eddy. Let's kind of pop around here, see if anything is here in the summertime or in fall or spring, really whatever. This place could have a whole mixed bag, including trout, as I said, but A lot of different types of panfish, rock bass, smallmouth, largemouth, eels. Lots of cool stuff. In the winter though, what will bite? If anything. I might need to take Santa's advice again. Let's see here. Oh, that's a start. We've got a stick. Looks like it's got some thorns on it and a leaf. So it's not nothing. All right, y'all, we are now in a very OG place. If I could get down here, we're gonna take it very slow, kind of creep our way down there. This is a spot that we used to fish a lot back in the day. This is another one that might possibly have trout. There is somebody fishing on the other side of this bridge here, on the other side. So we might not be too loud, but same thing here. I mean, anything could be in here. Worm going out. Oh, all right, so once again we are in a different location. This is a different part of a creek, and if you guys this is a different part of the creek. If you guys remember from back in the summertime when we do a lot of creek fishing, these are a lot of the spots that we'd hit. They probably look a lot different because everything's like croaked and the trees are bare and the freaking creek is like devoid of all life, or at least I thought. So last spot we did see some fish. I'm pretty sure they were suckers, but I did talk to the one lady that was fishing near me. She said she caught a rainbow trout, so that's pretty cool. I didn't really catch anything. I don't know, it just makes me appreciate a lot more when my foot is more healthy, because we could be getting the waders on and hitting a lot more spots that A, aren't as hit, and B, might possibly produce a lot more fish, especially this time of the year. But gotta do what we gotta do. It's like when you get a cold, man. You know, you don't like realize how good you have it till you get a cold. Whew. Hopefully we don't get a cold from this freaking weather. Just scanning and overviewing this place though, I don't see any fish. Remember in the summer how many freaking fish we caught here? The species? Where are they at? Alright, so that was Delaware fishing in the winter. I was only back for like about a week. I get a lot of people on the channel that love the Delaware stuff. They're like, oh, yo, go back, do some creek videos, go fishing in Delaware. In the winter, it's, yeah. I kind of thought about it though. I was like, yeah, I am going to post this video even though we really didn't catch fish. As always, I mean, on a first day fishing video, you never know what the heck is going to happen. Sometimes we catch really big fish. Sometimes this happens. And yeah, man, fishing, it's not always PBs and double Ds. A lot of you guys, if you're newer here, you might not know this, but this is what a lot of the like OG FSF videos were, especially in the winter time. I just like go to a creek or go somewhere, and a lot of times we really did not like catch anything in the winter. It gets freaking, it's interesting because it gets cold, but not cold where you could ice fish in Delaware, but you know, it's not like there's like actively fish unless it's a really warm day. Not saying it's impossible, but I feel like y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, man, we're back in the RV in Florida here. It's just, there's been so much stuff going on recently between obviously the foot that's kind of been lasting like the whole past year. It's kind of been a rough year, man. Obviously we've done a lot of cool stuff. I'm super blessed to be in this position. I appreciate the heck out of all you guys' support and everything. I don't know if you guys can tell either, but I'm actually sick right now. I had like a fever the other day when I came home, and I've kind of been quarantined into our little bedroom here in the camper so I don't get Kelsey sick. But I took a lot of time off my foot, probably almost about a month, and I feel like it's almost about ready to like start rehabbing, get the strength back, and like actually do it properly this time, because I don't know if I really told you guys what had happened. I went to a couple different doctors. Turns out not every doctor is the right doctor, and some will kind of say stuff that isn't probably the best for you, so you gotta kind of shop around when it comes to doctors. And the one I was with, he was like, yeah, just keep using it, keep using it, keep using it. You guys saw what I do. I mean, I go fishing, I'm on my feet a lot, I am on the sand, I walk a lot, I stand a lot, I carry a lot of heavy stuff on my back. Probably wasn't the best idea, and I guess I kept just like breaking my foot and hurting it in different places and stuff. So I finally got off of it, and it feels a lot better. I'm not gonna jinx myself, but I think we're pretty close to a breakthrough. I think the beginning of this next year is hopefully going to be when things start turning around here, and we could freaking do some cool stuff. I feel like this video kind of summarizes the year, where just like something goes wrong and then something else goes wrong, and then it's like, you know, but all you can do in life and in these situations, you just gotta stay positive, man. And we've had some really good times this year. Again, we caught that really cool kingfish off the pier. Some of my favorite videos we've ever filmed have been from this year, so yeah, man. I know I keep saying this, but I appreciate the patience. I know, you know, we don't always catch the biggest fish, we don't always catch the most fish here on this channel, but I do always promise to keep it realistic and let you guys know exactly what's going on, and again, show you guys that it's not always PBs and double Ds, man. At least not in First State Fishing's life. When we do catch them, though, it makes them that much better. I just want to thank you guys for all the freaking support, man. I just can't wait to get back out there and be able to do what I want to do and grind and get a bunch of videos out, and I appreciate the heck out of all of your guys' patience and for your understanding. I know some people are like, they're confused about the foot. Some people I've gotten commenting that like I'm faking it and like it's like out of chronological order, and they're like, wait, he's in the boot, then he's not out of the boot, and they're confused with what's going on. For a while there, I was confused what was going on. It's just been one of those years, man, but I appreciate, again, all you guys for all the freaking support. All I gotta say is let's keep this rolling. First State Fishing is ready to be unleashed. Thank y'all for watching. See you next video.
You wanna know just well.